Just want to let you lot know that if you're watching this clip on the Fozcast YouTube channel, the full episode is now available to watch exclusively on Spotify, and it's free. Come on.
So what was it about Scholesy?
Playing, I used to get jealous of how good he was.
Did you
I used
really?
to go home and think it's impossible to be that good. If you try and press him, and he'd already have a picture in his brain what he was going to do. So I'd try press him, he'd just play it around me, like using techniques that were just far ahead. So you thought, right, I won't press him because he's just going to pop it around me, and then he'd just dictate the game like the orchestra. It was unbelievable. And then technically a joke. Honestly, when probably you seen the golfers at Wentworth last week, he's the only person that hits the ball and it used to go like, psst, like like whistle. It was just used
different.
to hit it so pure, like a golfer. It's like a 2-iron, just.
You know what, I love Scholes to bits, but he's a prick at the same time. Do you know why, right? Because in training, if we were doing like a game or six-a-side or something like that, and you made a save or it dropped down to about 3 or 4 yards from it, he would rifle it in the back of the net, with everything he's got. And if I'm trying to block it still, he don't give a shit, mate. He would just put his boot through it, right? And he wouldn't care. It could hit me plumb in the face, He don't care. He's got no remorse, no nothing, right? He still do it every single time. And he used to just laugh. Every single time. I thought, you're such a twat. Such a twat. He played in Soccer Aid as well. He did his cruciate.
Did he do it? Was it his cruciate?
He did his cruciate.
Oh, God.
He did his cruciate.
I remember him hobbling off, and I just presumed he pulled something.
I said to him before the game, I said, "Oh, you've been doing much? You played much or anything like that?" And he's a bit bigger now than what he used to be. And he went, "Nope, I ain't done nothing, absolutely zero." And did his cruciate in the match.
Oh no!
Never mind, Scholesy. Never mind. Right, let's talk about a few of your other moves then, mate. So, actually went out on loan quite a bit, didn't you?
Yeah.
Leicester City on loan, 15 appearances. Watford on loan, 33. Wigan, 25. And Aston Villa, 31 appearances. How important to you for your development was getting out and playing first team games?
Yeah, it was massive. I mean, the Leicester was like all new experiences, stadiums. My second game, I think I played right mid for a bit, and I remember Huddersfield had a Scouser, I forget his name, Gary something, and he started going, play on him.
Oh no!
and do you know what I mean?
Tell us all. What does that mean?
That's the last thing you want to hear.
Yeah. So like, I've come on, I'm a bit exposed on the right. Obviously, small kid in a League One game, and I've come on for like half an hour, and they've gone play on him. So like everything down my side, and you've
weak link basically. They're targeted him as a weak link, but he's not just internalised it; he's shouted it for everybody.
Yeah. So all of a sudden you think, I've got to grow up here. I've got to grow up. I can't have that every week. Yeah. And straight away, Huddersfield at home, my first home game for Leicester. I thought, this is men's football.
Strap in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Watford's probably the most enjoyable year of my life.
That was kind of a big breakthrough for you, that Watford, I think.
Yeah.
You had a great season, didn't you? 11 goals in 33.
Yeah, got player of the season, and first time living away, I loved it. Danny Graham, partner in crime, like if there's one wing you want to go under, it's it.
Really?
Danny's
really? In there,
yeah, he loved it.
He's the boy.
Wigan, then it started getting sort of like, there might be a path for me to United's first team. Martinez, great coach, back in the Northwest. Yeah. And the Villa one was less a sort of development one. That was at the end of my United contract. Yeah. There was a possible permanent move to Everton or Villa, and I ended up going to Villa on loan.
What's that like when you're playing, like say, you're at the end of your United contract, you kind of know the writing's on the wall. Did you know the writing was on the wall?
Yeah, so Van Gaal pulled me in and said, I'm signing Blind and Schneiderlin, there's no first team football for you. I said, sweet, honesty is all you want from your managers.
Damn right, yeah.
And then I wanted to go to Everton on a permanent. United wouldn't let me do that. And then, so Villa on loan on deadline day was the only place I could go, which I massively wanted to do, because it was that or see the last year of my contract not playing.
That's you don't really get that much, to be fair. With a year left on your contract, go out on loan for a year as well. You never normally get that, do you?
No, very rare.
Very rare.
And I think that the club did get offered a fee from Everton that they turned down. I don't know if there was bad blood or what, but the club turned down a permanent fee from Everton and sent me out on loan to Villa and ended up getting no fee. And I went to Everton on a free the year
afterwards. Anyway, yeah. What was Van Gaal like at Man United?
Very methodical. Like you can see why he's been so successful. not one stone unturned. On a match day, do unit meetings of like 45 minutes.
Wow. On a match day.
And like the players are obviously thinking, "God, this is a bit intense," but you think he's a fairly old guy at the time, doing 2.5 hours worth of meetings
on a match day, the busiest day of the week.
So, guys, what's a unit meeting?
Defenders and keepers would have a meeting by themselves, talk everything, how we're going to build up, how we're going to stop them getting crosses in, set pieces, so on. Midfielders do the same, forwards do the same, and yeah, he was the level of detail he went into was unbelievable.
Wow.
And yeah, it just didn't work there. He probably had too many players who wanted to be flair players and have a bit more freedom.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could see you were in the hands of a top coach.
That's a weird time at Man United, that, wasn't it? Like you said, just a couple of the names that you've mentioned there, like Daley Blind and Morgan Schneiderlin, like players that just didn't really do too much, did they? But there were so many of that kind of players at that time at Man United, wasn't there?
Maria,
wow.
Players like that, yeah.
Wow. So you're signing for Everton. There's a little story attached to this, isn't there? I'm buzzing for this one.
I've heard one side of the story on TikTok last week from Roy Keane.
Okay.
So now I want to hear Tom Cleverley's
the other side of the story.
Side of the truth.
He's nailed it pretty much. It was actually before the Villa loan.
Yeah.
I'd been to Roy's house because we lived very close to each other. He sort of sold me the Villa project.
So he was assistant at the time?
He was assistant to Paul Lambert.
Lambert, yeah.
Sold the project to me. I really liked the idea of it. I was also speaking to Roberto, Martinez, who I'd worked at Wigan with. So I sort of, I probably should have been a bit more transparent and said, no, I'm speaking to Everton as well. Anyway, I didn't commit to Villa, but I sort of said, oh yeah, let's hope we can get things done.
You were just you were cock teasing him, weren't you, basically?
I don't want to admit to that.
You don't want to cock tease Roy Keane, surely?
I don't want to admit to that. And then, yeah, deadline day, I basically, out of respect, text him saying, I'm going to sign for Everton.
He texted him shit out, actually. just ring him.
Yeah.
Nah, just text him. He won't be able to pick up anyway. He'll be busy.
Yeah, he'll be busy.
Anyway, he's sent me back a mouthful. Not happy. Anyway, the deal between United and Everton fell through. I ended up going to Villa on loan.
Oh, no.
And the thing is, the next day I trained at Villa, he worked there, he was on island duty. So the nervousness of not seeing
Anxiety.
him again, when I had to go through twice. The first day I thought, he's going to be there. Like, how's we going to?
Were you going in there genuinely going, is Roy in today? Or?
I was like on the M6 on the way down, thinking of icebreakers.
Funny story.
What's my jokes like?
And then I had to go through them icebreakers again when he returned from Ireland. But anyway, it was fine.
What was it like, that first interaction? Did he give you a little? Did he try and like put it on you, or was it just like, nah, don't forget about it?
Yeah, he was more like that. He was fine. He's got them piercing eyes, hasn't he?
Thanks everybody for watching. We hope you enjoyed this clip of the Fozcast. If you would like to watch the full episode, it is now available exclusively on Spotify for free.